Professor Astrocat's Solar System by Dr. Dominic Wallyman and Ben Newman. Welcome to our solar system. Hello, planet explorers. We're about to set off on a tour of our solar system. Look at that view. The solar system first began as a giant cloud of dust and gas. It slowly joined together to make the Sun and the 8 planets. The planets all move in curved paths called orbits around the Sun. The Sun is a star and our first stop. Off we go. The Sun. Sunglasses on, everyone. Remember not to look directly at the Sun. The light is so bright that it could hurt your eyes. We see the Sun travel across the sky every day, but it is not really moving. It is actually the Earth that is spinning round and around. The Sun is a giant fireball. It gives light and heart to all living things on Earth. Phew, it's too hot here. Next stop, Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun and the smallest planet in our solar system. It has no atmosphere. This means that it is not protected against falling asteroids and comets. Its surface is covered in craters. We learned a lot about Mercury from a space probe called Messenger. It showed us that there is ice on Mercury. Pretty cool, huh? Venus. Be careful, explorers. We've arrived on Venus, the hottest planet. The atmosphere is very thick here and it rains deadly acid. Space probes sent to Venus have shown us that its surface is covered in volcanoes and lava plains. Mercury and Venus are the only planets that don't have any moons orbiting them. They must be lonely. Earth. This is my favourite planet of all, Earth. It is the perfect distance from the Sun for liquid water to exist. All plants and animals need water to live. When one side of Earth faces the Sun, we call this daytime. The side facing away experiences nighttime. A full day and night lasts 24 hours, as that is how long it takes Earth to spin around once. The Moon is our closest neighbour in space. It takes about a month to orbit around the Earth. Mars. Seeing red? We must be on Mars. Mars is a very dry planet, like a desert. Its red colour comes from the rocks and the soil on its surface. There are marks on the surface of Mars that show where water once flowed. This has made scientists wonder if there used to be life on Mars. Mars has the tallest known mountain in the solar system. It is called Olympus Mons and is almost 3 times taller than Mount Everest on Earth. Asteroids and comets. Next up, Jupiter. Before we can get there, we need to pass through this asteroid belt. Hold on tight. Asteroids are chunks of rock and ice. They are mainly found in this area between Mars and Jupiter. Look, over there at those comets. When they fly near the sun, they begin to melt and leave icy trails behind them. Jupiter. Phew, we made it. The last 4 planets in our solar system are mostly made of gases. We can't land on their surface as we would fall straight through. Quite right. We can't land on their surface as we would fall straight through. Quite right. But this planet is so big, it's better to see it from a distance. Here is the giant Jupiter. There are over 60 moons orbiting Jupiter. One of them, Europa, is the most likely place in the solar system to have extraterrestrial life. Ooh. Saturn. What a jewel! All of the gas planets have rings, but Saturn's are the biggest in the solar system. They are made of tiny chunks of ice. Saturn is the farthest planet from Earth that can easily be seen without a telescope. Guess what? Even though Saturn is really big, it could float on water. Uranus. Uranus is the only planet in our solar system that spins on its side. Something huge must have crashed into it and knocked it over billions of years ago. Uranus is so far away from the Sun that it gets 42 years of constant sunlight, followed by 42 years of total darkness. That's a long winter. Scientists think that there are millions of diamonds floating at the planet's centre, but we would have to get through a boiling hot ocean to reach them. Neptune. Final stop, everybody. This is Neptune, the farthest away planet in our solar system. It takes a whopping 165 Earth years to orbit around the Sun. Neptune is named after the Roman god of the sea because of its beautiful colour. The wind on the surface of this planet is the fastest in the whole solar system. Observing space. What a trip! Now that we're on Earth, let's study the planets and the stars. Most of what we know about space has been discovered through telescopes. They help us see things that are very far away. The most famous telescope is the Hubble Space Telescope. It has seen farther into the depths of space than any other machine. Good luck, planet explorers, and remember, knowledge awaits.